Hey guys, Steel 1521. I'm here with you today to do a deck profile of my Battlin boxers. I will explain why I use some of the cards that I do. It's not your traditional Battlin boxer build, because I'm untraditional and don't like net decking. So, we're going to start here. So, play triple Counterpunch.
Turn around. Do it like upside down. Yeah,
Triple Counterpunch, because Counterpunch boosts my Battlin boxers if needed. Triple Glassjaw, because Glassjaw's effect fetches stuff back for me. Triple Headgeared, because late game, if I need like Switchitter back, I'll Headgeared, send Glassjaw, fetch a Switchitter. Double Sparrer, just for Elite Yoke or Quick Exceeds, plus more Battlin boxer stuff. Triple Switchitter, basically the Monster Reborn of the Battlin boxer deck. If you're playing Battlin boxers with no Switchitter, you're an idiot. Double Veil, just because if you take a shit ton of damage off of one attack, Veil gives you that damage back, plus you get a free monster out of it. That's all the Battlin boxers. And then 2 Blue Flame Swordsman for 2 reasons. 1, to boost my monsters. And the second reason is because if he's sent to the grave by my opponent's card, period, I get to special summon one of my fire warriors from the grave. 3, Bloom Out Butterspy. Again, make a Quick Exceeds. And I can make a Cestus or a Kusanagi really early with Butterspy.
Is Butterspy similar to how Kage works?
Sort of, except Butterspy needs you to summon a monster, and it can't be normal summoner set like Kage, but Butterspy needs you to normal summon a warrior type rather than just a level 4, so it's easier to work around. Then double Goblindbergh, 1400 attacker, plus he's a quick monster summoner. And then 2 Photon Thrasher. Early game, I have no monsters. Thrasher's a quick 2100.
So how many monsters is that? Run?
25 monsters. Usually, like, I'm super OCD, so there are times when I'm like, I need to have everything the same. Like, when I first started getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And what was it, like 8th, 9th grade? I was like 20 monsters, 10 spells, 10 traps, make a 40 card deck, nothing over 40. And then as I started coming into knowing more of what the cards did, I figured I could go over 40 as much as needed for the game, for the deck. For spells, 1, Battlin Boxing Spirits. Again, it's like a tuning for Battlin boxers of sorts.
That's a sexy artwork.
It's a tuning mixed with Monster Reborn. You mill 1, special Battlin boxer from the grave. Double Monster monster slots. I've been questioned a ton about why monster slots. The reason why is because all my monsters are level 4, and monster slots gives me an opportunity to draw, and I could get a potential Exceed Summon out of it if needed. If I don't, I still get a draw. Whipple, MST. This deck doesn't have a lot of stuff to stop spell and traps, so the MST is basically there to keep those problems from happening. A Raigeki. I was so happy when this got back to 1 because I've had one forever and I've been wanting one to come back, and it's better than Dark Hole. Triple reinforcement of the army. Most people think that 3 is too much and 1 is too little, but I prefer to have the 3 because if I'm getting nothing and I really need something, I'll search for like Switchitter late game and get a Yoke or an Excalibur or something. And then a warrior returning alive just to fetch things back if needed. And then traps, got a Bottomless, pretty self-explanatory, easy removal of bigger things. 2 Desperate Tag, kind of like the Veil. If I take a shit ton of damage, if I would take a ton of damage from a monster being attacked, I can reduce it to 0 and special summon.
Which is really helpful if you're going up against someone who's playing like Cleese.
Yeah, like Cleese or Shadows or anything like that can make big shit. And then to finish off the traps, it's just 3 Mirror Force. I heard people say that like Mirror Force isn't that big this format. It's always gonna be big, just not as big as it used to be, because yes, Deprison banishes, but they only banish 1 monster and only stop 1 attack. Mirror Force gets rid of all their monsters and stops their attacks. So that's why I use it. Okay, now extra deck. Triple lead Yoke. Again, people think 2 is fine. You need to play 3 lead Yoke because even if 1 gets destroyed, you still got the second to rely on and save your Battlin boxers. Evilswarm Exciton, or Exciton, however you want to say it. This is a proxy because I don't have one, but I want one. So if anybody has one that they want to trade, I will be willing to trade for it. And it's pretty self-explanatory on the Exciton. He board wipe and gets rid of things from my opponent. Gagaga Cowboy. He doesn't see a lot of play lately, but he does help me because he can become an instant 2500, or he can just shoot them for 8. 2 Excalibur, easy 4000 beat stick, and Excalibur first turn, not knowing what you're up against, is actually pretty good, because if they can't get rid of they can't get over your Excalibur that turn, then you've at least saved yourself. Kusanagi, again, kind of to protect my Battlin boxers, protect my monsters, because he negates traps, and if I need to clear some space on the board, he needs 3 level 4 warriors, and I make that no problem. Maestroke, Book of Moon, essentially, and then it saves itself. A 101, again, this I don't have, I really want one, and it's self-explanatory on the 101, saying you're up against Please, and they have Killer, or Towers, or whatever it's called now. You detach, take their towers, and Towers doesn't stop your ship. 103 Ragnazero, just because Cleese and Shadows are boosting themselves now, Ragnazero will get rid of them, no problem. 105. I don't use him that often, but when I have been able to use him, he does come in handy, because I don't, like, say I have a lead yoke and Cestus, I don't want the lead yoke to die, so I'll detach one from Cestus, my opponent will take all the damage and lead yoke will be fine. Photon Papilloperative. Pappy, it's a book of Taiyu that makes them lose 600. And the Steelswarm Roach. I don't use Roach that often, but with the newer format, I think he's going to get pretty big. He got pretty pricey because he can stop most things. Okay, and then side deck to finish it off is 2 straight flush. Because Heavy Storm and Giant Trunade are still banned, I find, and a lot of people are setting a whole row, a back row, in a couple turns, straight flush has come in handy. Because it basically gets rid of their stuff. Got a Command Knight, boost my warriors, and makes it so she can't be targeted as long as I control another monster. Rib Gardna, essentially to protect my monsters again. And 2 big Bandage to quick Xyz if needed.